Saving the summer again. Let's go! Welcome back, everybody, to another tier list. It has been a hot minute since I've done one of these. In fact, I could probably figure out when the last time I did one is February 16th. It's almost 3 months since I did one again. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. Well, I don't know why I didn't do it. I don't know where I was going with that. I suck at intros. Anyway, today we're going to do a pseudo legendary tier list. And if you don't know what a pseudo legendary is, so it's a Pokemon that's a 3-stage evolution line with stat total of over 600, and it's in the slow experience category. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Pseudo legendaries are cool. There's nothing about them that isn't cool, right? They are consistently one of the coolest design things, one of the coolest things that you can even really do, or that you can achieve to attain in a Pokemon game. It's something that everybody looks forward to when they're going through their first journey. People want to put them on their team because they're powerful, they're cool, and everything, right? So I'm going to be doing a tier list where I rank all of these guys on a tier list from S, perfect, pinnacle of a pseudo legendary, okay? A, above average. B, average. C, below average. And F, it's bad. I don't want to ever see it, okay? We're going to rank them based on these tiers. It's going to be a good time. Let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. But before we do that, I just ask that you guys leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know if you agree with my tier list, where you would put your favorite pseudo legendary. What's your favorite pseudo legendary? You know, tell me your entire Pokemon story down in the comments. That's what this whole thing summarizes down to, okay? All right, let's hop into it, okay? All right, as you can see, we've got our tier list right here, and I believe, yes it is, these guys are sorted by generation. So we're going to go from Gen 1 all the way to Gen 9. And we're starting off nice and simple with a Dratini, okay? Dratini, while it is cute, thinking about it logistically, this is a very bland design. Honestly, it really is. It's not that, nothing special about it, but it is cute. I'm going to put it in below average. I think it meets the expectations of what it should be, but it leaves a lot to be desired, okay? Dragonair, I'm going to put an average. Honestly, you could tier it on the line of this, but I wouldn't really put it here because it's too similar to Dratini. But Dragonair itself is an awesome Pokemon. Very elegant, really cool looking. Shiny's great. The whole thing. And Dragonite's going to go into A tier. Dragonite sets a nice baseline of what a final evolution starter, or pseudo-legendary rather, should be. This thing is cute. It's still menacing. A really cool looking dragon. I enjoyed a lot. Larvitar, I'm going to put into... This is another one that can go on B or A tier. I'm going to put it in B tier. Honestly, I could put it in either, but I'm going to sit it in B tier. This thing has personality. That's what I like. Look at this thing's face. This thing has personality. Larvitar is adorable. I really enjoy it. It's a good Pokemon. Pupitar I'm going to put down here because I don't know how you go from something that cute, green too, to something that's a shell that, I mean, it turns into Godzilla. What is the point of turning into a cocoon? That's what they call the butterfly things, right? Pretty sure. Dinosaurs don't turn into cocoons. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when it came to this. It's shiny, awesome. We're not looking at shinies today. This thing sucks. It's got no personality. It's bad. It's bad Pokemon. Tyranitar is going to be my first S tier. I enjoy the fact that we literally got a Godzilla Pokemon. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were cooking up in. I don't know who brought the idea to mind. Give them a raise. I'll suck them off myself. They made a beautiful Pokemon. It's going into S tier. Bagon, I like Bagon because of its story, its Pokédex entry. I'm going to put Bagon into S tier because, or not S tier, A tier because of its Pokédex entry, where it says that it jumps off of cliffs one day hoping that it grows wings. That is hilarious. Maybe the logistics of the situation aren't hilarious, but it can survive those jumps. That's what makes it hilarious. Shelgon is going to go into F tier for me because I just cannot stand a Pokemon like this. It's a shell. There's nothing special about it. I don't get it. Who came up with this? It doesn't even have a mouth. Like, what's going on with this thing? I hate it. It sucks. I hate that one. Salamence is going to go into A tier. Honestly, I think I'm going to put it into B tier. I think this is an average design for a pseudo legendary. It's not special. It doesn't like perk anything about me, you know? It doesn't hit something. It's just an average design. Good Pokemon, average design. Beldum I'm going to put into C tier. Leaves a lot to be desired. I think it's got some cool aspects to it. It honestly teeters on these guys because it's got no personality. It kind of just sits there. I'm going to put Metang next to it because they're both useless. Like, you just added 2 Beldums to its arm and gave it a face. I don't get it. It's dumb. Metagross is going into S tier, though. Menacing looking steel psychic type. Really powerful. I've enjoyed using it. In my years of playing Pokemon, every single time I've used Metagross, it doesn't let me down. I'm putting this thing into S tier. Gible is adorable. I could put Gible in A or B tier. I'm going to put it into B tier solely because of its, it's a smaller Pokemon. Doesn't really hit that spot. It's adorable. It's still it's like trying to be menacing, but you look at it and you're like, you're such a little cutie. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it into B tier. Gabite is going to go into C tier. This thing looks funky. It looks awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look great. So I'm going to put it into C tier. Garchomp is going to S tier. I think you can see a theme with these things. If they look menacing and they are powerful, I'm putting this into S tier. Garchomp is one of those where a land shark. It's genuinely just a land shark that's also a dragon. It's amazing. Now it's shiny. If I have to do a tier list on those guys, this thing's going into F tier. Massively disappointing. But Garchomp is a menacing looking, awesome looking Pokemon. I'm putting this into S tier. Dino, I enjoy how cute Dino is. I'm going to put Dino into A tier because it is adorable looking. I love this thing. I'm putting it into A tier just because of how cute it is. Zweilous is going to F tier. I've always hated this Pokemon. I like to sort my things alphabetically, and Zweilous always comes in dead last because not only is it a Z followed by a freaking W, what is this? It is awful. So I put that into F tier. Its design is not good either. I just don't like it. It's not that great. Hydreigon I'm putting into A tier. I like the idea of it. Three-legged dragon, or three-headed dragon rather. I think it looks weird. When it gets to the body, it's got these hands that look like freaking cloths that you cut a hand out of. Its body is all weird. It looks funky, but the idea of it is cool. It's a powerful Pokemon. I enjoy it. We're putting it into A tier. Goomy is an S tier Pokemon. Don't ask me why. Can't really explain why. But Goomy hits that spot where I'm just like, that's adorable. Little squishy guy. Cute. I'm putting this into S tier. Sliggoo I'm putting into C tier. Sliggoo gives me the chills. It gives me the creeps. I don't really like it that much because its design is off. I don't understand it. I'm putting Hisuian Sliggoo. I didn't even realize that these are on here. Into F tier. This was just a lazy design. They hit its body for me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Alright, Goodra's going into a S tier. I liked its character in the anime. It's powerful. I enjoy it. Nice and squishy Pokemon. It's always happy, too. So I'm putting this into S tier. Because who doesn't love a happy little, I guess happy big guy, but a happy little guy. You know what I'm saying? This guy's going into F tier. I understand what they were trying to do, getting it from Hisuian Sliggoo to Hisuian Goodra, but they made it sad. And they just gave it a big tail. It's just lazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just lazy. I don't enjoy it that much. Okay? Jangmo-O I'm putting into C tier. Now, this could go into B tier. It's adorable. Got the little heart scale on it. It's cool. I'm putting this into C tier because every single time I want to find it, it's either ridiculously hard to find or I can't catch it because its catch rate is stupid. Okay? I hate it solely because of those reasons. Design is great. It's awesome. I can't put it any because I have problems with it, okay? I have problems with it. This guy's also going into C tier solely because it looks awkward. It doesn't look right. It looks weird. So I'm going to put it into C tier because I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with it. It's kind of a meh design. Comma O is going into A tier. I like the idea of it, the scales and everything, making like armor. Pretty sure this thing's Dragon Fairy too, right? It's Dragon Fighting type. I messed up. I don't know where I got Dragon Fairy from. Regardless. Cool typing. I enjoy it. I'm going to put it into A tier. Dreepy, this is one of my favorite lines, pseudo-legendary wise. I'm putting Dreepy into B tier. I think it's cool. I think it gets better as the line goes on. This guy's going into B tier as well because its design is off, but I love how it incorporates the Dreepy. You know what I'm saying? And then Dragapult's getting thrown into S. We got a ghost dragon type that it's designed after a jet that shoots Dreepies out of its head. Who came up with that? That's not running out of ideas. That's a child's thinking. That's a child's line of logic. Hey, let's just have it shoot its babies out of its head. You know? As opposed to other places, don't get me started on that. But out of its head, what? That's insane. It's awesome looking. It's awesome looking too, so I enjoy that. Frigibax is cute. I'm going to put this into A tier. It looks menacing, but it's also like adorable. It's like a Pancham thing, you know? Where Pancham acts all tough, but it's actually just cute. It can't do anything. It's really adorable. I'm going to put it there. This guy is weird looking, but it's still a cool ice dragon, so I'm going to put him into C tier. And then Baxcalibur, I'm going to put comfortably into A tier. I think this guy is cool looking. I think it's got a cool gimmick with, what's it called? Glaive Rush. That's what it's called. Glaive Rush, where it does, like, double damage. Or, no, it does, like, a bunch of damage, and then whatever damage they hit you with that turn is, like, double damage. I think it's cool. It's like a big risk, but in the middle of a game, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, this is my tier list. I think objectively, when you're looking at this, you can like any of these guys, right? Pseudo legendaries are meant to be cool Pokemon, except for, you know, the Gumi line, which is just cute. But as we all know, my tier lists are not objectively correct, they're factually correct. They're factually correct. So this is my tier list for pseudo legendaries. Let me know down in the comments what you don't agree with, where I should have put something, or if it doesn't belong, you know what I'm saying? You know the whole deal. When people say do tier lists and they're like, hey, let me know what I got wrong. Although I didn't get anything wrong. Alright, have a good day everybody. I'm gonna go head out. Thank you guys so much once again for, 2,000 subscribers. We're almost at 2,100 too, which is insane for me. But hey, have a good one, everybody. I love y'all. Peace out.